Mustard Knuckle.
Hello everybody, Mustard Knuckle back again, heading out in the AMX 13 French tank gameplay, mostly history. There's tons of history on this thing, it's crazy. Like, crazy amounts of history. Variants, all that kind of stuff. And then we'll, anything that happens, any tips I got for you along the way, we'll talk about that too. Such as crash into the house, and that gives you cover. So this tank started in the late 40s. They started developing this thing in France, and they built it all the way until the late 80s. So they built it for 35 plus years. I think there's over 100 different variants of this tank. Crazy, right? I don't know what version this is. I know the early versions had, or maybe the later versions had square back to the turrets. I'm not sure. Right now I'm just trying to find a little window that I can shoot through, figure out where I can park to be able to shoot through this thing. This is obviously, it's a light tank. It only weighed about 30,000 pounds. Let's see what's over here. I don't know. The engine is in the front. So it goes next to the driver, and then in the turret there is, that's where the commander and the gunner are. Let's see if we can get this guy. Nope. Not that time. Let's see. I don't know if I want to go forward, or I gotta watch out here straight ahead, because I can see somebody trying to take me out from there. The cool thing about this is kind of the M24 of France, because it's got a little bit of speed, not too much, but a little bit. You can scout with it, it's got smoke, it's got a decent gun, it's got a lot of good stuff. It's just a matter of kind of trying not to get hit. And that commander hatch sticks up so far, it's easy to take that thing out, so you've got to be careful with that too. Like I said, they built over 100 different variants. I gotta get somebody here. Come on. There we go. It's a start. Almost 8,000 different models of this tank. Well, not models, but almost 8,000 were built total. There we go. Sweet. I got that guy. I don't think that's who I was aiming for, though. Huh. I think he must have driven in front of that guy. The early versions of this tank, at some point along the way, nice, I'll take that too. At some point along the way, it had a revolver style cartridge up there in the turret for the cannon. So you would reload the whole cartridge of 6 rounds, and then you could basically almost kind of rapid fire them. But the problem is, there we go, that's what I was looking for. Something to think about. If you can't get somebody head on, just go for the barrel. You can always break the barrel, and just because you can't kill them with one shot, if you take out that barrel, that's going to give you time. It's going to give the other guys on your team time too. Team time too. So you want to do that for sure if you can. Take out that barrel if you can, and especially if you can't pin them from where you are, just go for the barrel. Because I couldn't get that guy from where I was, but I got his barrel, so that's cool. Man, lots of crits, huh? So in these 8,000, this thing had a torsion bar suspension, which was pretty standard. And then later on, they upgraded it. I guess earlier it just had springs. And then later on, they went to like this hydro-pneumatic suspension. So I assume, well, air and fluid. So like a hydraulics and air ride. So kind of like a normal shock. So that certainly smooth out the ride quite a bit. Let's get in this bomber, see what we can do. Hopefully we can do something. Something else to think about this when you're using it is the engine is over on the right side of the vehicle, and the driver is on the left. So if you try not to leave the left side of your vehicle showing, then you might have a better chance of not getting your driver taken out, and then you can actually still drive. Or if they hit it, they'll hit the engine and damage that, and you can still be fairly well covered. So, just a thought. The also interesting thing, is that this tank was initially built, wow, let's see if I can get this guy too. No, oh well. Initially was built to be dropped in from an airplane. So 30,000 pounds, I guess at that time wasn't too heavy to get loaded up on an airplane and dropped in with the turrets. Or with the turrets, with the troops. Let's see how good our artillery is. This is a beauty of these light tanks. It's just all the different tools that you have that you can use. You can use your smoke and your arty. You can use your scouting capabilities and all that stuff to try to help out. Let's see if we can, I don't think we're going to catch this guy on the way in here. This tank, AMX-13, in different varieties. There's a 75mm, the 90mm, 105mm. They went to a heat round for kind of anti-infantry and stuff like that. But they went all the way up to a 105mm version. And that was, what, in the late 60s, I think it was in the late 60s. They went to all the way up to a 105mm version. This thing served with probably about, gosh, I don't even know how many, 15, 25 countries. A whole bunch of them, all the way, Dominican Republic, Israel, Morocco, Lebanon, France. It was all over the place. All over. So, anyway, we're out of that airplane. Let's see what goes on down here now. Not much. Okay, I might be able to move up here. There's some artillery coming in. Anybody over here? No, but there's somebody now in front of me. Excellent. I don't know how that shot bounced. Jeez. Well, that was lucky. He's probably upset. Oh, here's some bombs. I don't see him. Hopefully we'll be okay. It's a good gun. A little slow on the reload. I would have hoped that... Whoa. I would have hoped that the reload would have been faster. He's looking the other way. This is great. Boom. Wow, what a deal. I'm sneaking all over the place over here. Somebody's going to get me in a second, I think. Alright, let's see here. Get back in some cover. Somebody over here. He's right in there. Oh, I'm stuck. It's not good. Okay, maybe. Okay, they got him, right? I think they got him. Is there still somebody? No. Okay, good. Alright, here we go. We're going to take C now. Oh, wow, the game's over. Holy cow. Well, anyway, so the AMX-13, they made a bunch. They made them forever. A whole bunch of people used them. 8 kills, 5 assists. I'll take that. What a game. Holy cow. And a quick win. So, anyway, we're going to have to do another video about this. We'll get more into the specifics of the AMX-13 because there's a lot of them. With all those different variants and everything else, there's a lot going on with this thing. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. Good luck. Have fun. We'll see you in the next one.